This a Fallout sequel? I need a cap what I can talk about. Major cap. Captain Amerisail? Run, boy, run. That was the right way. Alright, Halo. Northeast. The tides are not true. Alright, full nerd. Renala knows she needs a checkup. Northeast true. Northeast from here. Looks hazardous. Always make sure to wear protective eye gear. You get dusty around here. Alright. Northeast. Alright. Straight out of Skyrim.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Alright. Dialogue has to be lowered. Oh, he thirsty. He bloodthirsty, dude. Queelan. Or Queelan want that Moab. Come here.
All ye spurned by grace, kneel evermore before the flame of Mesmer.
Fuck with the bowl cut. Alright. Dialogue. Dovahkiin. Okay. Okie dokie. Come get it, Lord Farquaad. That is a long sword. I wouldn't mess with that. Oh. Runes. That's so OP. Curveballs. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. Well, that's refreshing. Little 240k down the drain. Hello. Okie dokie. Oh. Right. Bro. Queelan know how to roll. Duck and roll. He's just so majestic. Where's he from? Definitely from Shrek. Woo. He a dangy boy. Dangy. Ouch. Dang, dude. Wow. Master of the bowl cut. Okay. Woo. Let's see. Quillen is a Lightning McQueen Legends. All right. Thanks. Slow down, dude. Literally me in cross country, 6th grade. Oh my gosh. You are. Hello. That's a two-hander. Oh boy. Oh. You do poke. Quillen? You are a feisty man. Oh my gosh. Okay. Quillen's Quillen Quillen needs to send me back to the lobby one more time. QL. Okay. Yeah. The stutter might be too much to be streaming. Get very conscious about it. Okay, Queelan, I see you. Ciao. Hello. Ooh-wee. Gosh. Those curveballs really be making the difference. Wow. My IG messages right now. Oh. Wait. Uh. Alright. New strat. That hit me in the roll, dude. I'd be rolling. Rolling. Yo, come on. Editing that out. Timestamp. This is not a doctor's office. Oh boy. Whelan, you need to give me a break. All right. All right. Whelan, a worthy competitor. Oh, yeah. Right. That's where that went. Yeah, I miss my gym being open 24/7. Switched to 9 o'clock recently, 9 p.m. That's so early for me. I mean, like on a good day, I'll go in like maybe like the evening for like a couple hours. But I used to go like so like I don't want to say so late, but definitely in the later evening, later. Oh, come on! I really don't like it when like especially like working out when it's like super crowded. I usually motor just for like the hot tub and stuff. It usually gets like real hectic in there, but people always be on the one chest press machine that I'm always on. And it can just like ruin the whole workout some days. I'm very OCD about. Oh my gosh, Queelan! I'm so OCD about Queelan. Okie dokie, time for a dragon. Not that one. Over. Yo, I love my designated booers. Queelan, chill out. That's a heavy cap. Just in game. Just in game. Bro, Queelan, my biggest fan. Jesus, that sword. Where you can find one of those. Okay. Alright. Queelan can hang. Oh, not in there. Pocket. Woo. Oh boy. How? Nope, not in there. Nope, come on. Jeez. How do you, Alright, main hand. Main hand. Queelan, chill. Alright. Worthy Knight. This is Queelan is God. Wow. Alright. How to get this two-handed. Switch to. I was kidding. Lobby's actually my best friend. Can you not two-handed this game? Okay. Let's see. It ain't that one. Ain't in the pockets. There we go. Okay. I haven't worn glasses in forever. That helps so much, though. I mean, just with like kind of blue light is my worst nemesis. I swear. All right. Woo-wee. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. Woo! And he resilient. Feeling good with the pokes. Wow. Perma. Go. Went right through that. I'm having second thoughts about Quillen. You know, Queen Renala Bay. Would have been easier with Cortana. Scorch Rune, southwest of Scorch Rune. I was so sad yesterday. So sad. Spent 2 hours. Exaggeration. But 2 hours being the first boss just to find out my audio didn't record. And it was actually such a good run. I kind of want to keep it, but there's like, it's only like gameplay. I still have to edit it anyways if I wanted to post it. Although I'm not really sure what I'm really trying to post. Just yet. That's a good place for a hole. Woo! It's a big dragon. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Mumford and Sons. Wanabago. I think that's this. Got a song looping in my head right now. I'm not sure. Forget what it's called. I think it's Wanabago. Big fan. Big fan all around. Love a good beat. Erdtree! Esteban, a loyal companion. Whew. Sweet double jumps. Okie dokie. Dang. Well, not on this coastline. Which way? Hmm. Oh, that's a pretty princess. Okay. Maybe it does have to be the correct time of day and the correct location. Wait, I'm right there. Should it not be? Birds, bro. I swear. Birdophobia. Birdophobia. Birdophobia out in the burbs. Alright. Little loop-de-loop. There we go. That looks more accurate. This way. I could be an extra sort of random sometimes. Or like in a usually like in a try to be more like usually like a goofy way, I mean, but like, which is like half my personality. But like it just like spew out sometimes, and I apologize for probably a lot. Just a lot of random garbage. I am being summoned to another world. Okay. Let's get it. Unala Bay. Renala Bay can wait. You know, I wasn't really trying to get that. Ordeals. Heavy cap. That ain't right. Captain. Like Hercules trying to. Was it past the was it like it was like 3 to 7 like mission or like quests or whatever. So random. Very much into the side lore. Three to 7, somewhere around there. I think it was 3. Forgot what they were called. Trials of Tribute. This don't look like the right dimension. Need a bonfire stat. Little campfire. Where's a campfire? Cross. Zigzag. There we go. Zigzag always works. Mahiro. Tick. Ooh, edit that out. Um, Go straight towards the cliff. I be tripping on mushrooms lately. On the Lord, driving like a just, especially for like work and just errands. I mean, not even like errands. I mean, errands for sure, but like work and like just like around like my town. Super strange that now that I'm kind of moved back into the area since moving out of my my apartment. A lot of things I never really noticed. Very, very kind of interesting. It's hard to explain. Don't think this is the right place still. Oh, yeah, probably not. How did I get over here? Hey, no wonder. Okie dokie. Yeah, that makes okay. Back to the cavern where I belong. Oh, see, gotta find a good place to draw my cave paintings. Hmm. Wow, that's not right. Time of day. Back to the bonfire. Let's see. Great round, Ave. Plot in. A dialect has formed. Okay, was it not this way? I really do be Diego. Oh. Okay. Oh, right here. That's where it is. I feel like you edit posting YouTube videos. It's a good pace for me, kind of just for kind of like just like a hobby, keeping up. I mean, kind of like a slow pace, kind of laid back sort of vibe. I want to maybe get into streaming eventually, but I don't really think it's my vibe. And also, small, small king, smaller than small. The smallest of small men. That's a special place. There we go. Is that not right there? There's something about those flippers. No, he was a he didn't have flippers. He was a biped. Forgot what he looks like. No, he wore had like a shaggy fit going. Nala. Ooh, it laggy. I should get LED lights. 35. Max equip load is important. Strength is 45. Arcane is a 32. No. Gotta find my yoga mat. Been doing homework. Been doing like home workouts on like my carpet. Which has been such a throwback to like maybe like gosh, definitely senior year. Kind of do like I don't know. I like to do like core workouts, like more kind of in like private areas. I mean, not in like private areas, but like more like kind of like confined areas. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know, like a comfort thing. Not really a comfort thing, but I'm a little loosey goosey. Especially when it comes to like health, or I mean working out and kind of diet. I am a tremendous faster, which is something I've always been kind of wary about. Because I've noticed it saps my health so much sometimes, or has in the past, anyways. I mean, kind of like a random thing, but I've increased my protein take recently to, I think it's 144. No, it's like 200 grams now, like daily. And that I feel like has been really kind of doing a lot for kind of like just like building muscle, getting back into a groove of like working out. I took a long like kind of a like an like a kind of like an absence from like just like routines in general this past little while, kind of just focusing on I mean like reintroducing my like routines in a way that's like kind of like more healthy for what I am trying to like kind of go for, especially like health, like losing weight and kind of getting back into more like various different types of like exercises, more like kind of like regularly again. I used to be a big cardio person, and then I broke my foot and I gained so much weight, and it took me 2 years almost to lose almost 30 pounds, almost like 25, 30, no, yeah, 25, like 20, 25 pounds I gained from from breaking my ankle. And that took, I remember how long that took. And yeah, I was a big runner growing up too. A very kind of um, like very regular runner. Is that not enough? Okay. Int. I'm missing one int. Wild. Okay. Loretta is a G. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I used to run like half marathons on the treadmill just for like, I mean, not even like shits and gigs, but like just to kind of like I mean, just for like kind of personal kind of achievement and kind of resilience training. I was a chunky kid growing up, and that's something that never really kind of leaves you in a lot of ways. But definitely gave me a lot of motivation to kind of get into working out, going to the gym, and kind of try new things, I guess. But yeah, I also used to bike. Still definitely, or used to bike more, or used to bike kind of definitely in college a lot. Had to kind of actually I just kind of stopped for like no reason. I think it's something I want to try to get back into. Maybe when I need 70 for that. No way. I should have checked. Okay. Coming back to Renala soon. Can't believe that. Okay. That's so much. Gotta find my staff. Ooh. I went heavy on the holy. I got some great memories playing this game. Kind of want to find like another like single player game to kind of try out, but there's it's just so hard to kind of find like I love like the pace of this one. like just Dark Souls games in general, but I think maybe like Skyrim is like maybe like one of the next best like single player games I can really kind of like gravitate towards too, but that one's especially old. And they're not better. Ice crack. Okay. That one's cool. Uh, yeah, I've always been a little bit more of a little bit more of like a action kind of like, or not like a kind of like a adventure kind of solo adventure kind of I used to game so heavy growing up. Still definitely do, but it's been on kind of a little bit of a mental health cleanse for the last little while. Yeah, my new PC treated me real well. It's a great investment. Really want to get back into grinding, maybe grinding Overwatch. I kind of stopped playing that one. Stopped playing like seriously back in like I think it was like back in college. I kind of just would kind of definitely solo queue, but I think the highest I ever got like on my own was like Masters, maybe GM one time, but like a long time ago. I also started on Xbox, which was like very different. But need a glintstone shard. Glintstone comet. Okie dokie. Yeah. I'm not sure what else. I forgot what else was good. I just don't think I'm high enough, to be honest. Yeah. Here's a great sword. Slicer. Right scroll. I can pierce it. Einama. Alright. We'll organize. Scroll sort. Default. Pluck some nose hair. $36. Okay. Baywatch is serious. I wouldn't mess with them. Where are my wands? Dang. Go hard with the meteor, or the little wand you wield. I kind of want to start learning how to play keyboard. Just something random. I took piano lessons growing up for kind of like for like a year. I also took ballet lessons for like 2 years. That was something. Piano was before I got into orchestra, and that was kind of something I kind of really liked, then quit for like no reason, and then picked up the violin and never looked back. And I've been playing like 12 or 13 years now, I think. I think that's right. 13. No, I think it was 12. Like 10, 11 years. Somewhere around there. But I've been playing the same like solo songs for as long as I can remember, and I forget how these wands work. So, maybe they just don't work. Just here for a Ganda. My inventory wasn't so heavy. And I wasn't the tiniest bit more inclined to to reorganize like everything in my approximate vicinity in like in alphabetical order. I think I could do kind of maybe like art, like arts and crafts videos, kind of like YouTube stuff. It's really random. I get real OCD about like my room's a mess right now, but I've been redoing it, kind of like moving furniture around and everything, kind of seeing where I kind of shoved everything like years ago. Or I mean, at least like when I moved out last, there were so many random things that, especially from like growing up, that I had kind of like stored away. Kind of like collectibles and stuff. But like I was like super picky about like how they were kind of placed, like almost to like the millimeter, like on my shelf, and they had to be placed in a very certain way. Um, and they had to be like kind of what's the word? I mean, just kind of like uh, I just super nitpicky, but definitely organized in like a peculiar way that like no one would really ever like really pick up on, but like something I would be able to kind of see, and like something that was just like super obvious to me that I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I've been kind of just looking for the like kind of a lot of those types of things. Brought a lot of pictures back from my apartment. Big picture guy. Like a good scenery. I got this one figurine of a camel though that my grandma got from like Abu Dhabi that I've been looking for forever. Like the last couple of years at least. I think it's definitely been misplaced somewhere, but I think maybe in the basement. But something I just miss. I don't know. I mean, there are also like a bunch of like other kind of like stuff that I think that's like hiding with it, but like I had like a geode too from like I think it was like yeah, no, it was like a earth geode from like a cave in Wisconsin, like one of those kind of like underground caves, geode caves or whatever they were. Dang. Also like I had this like wooden bookmark from I think it was maybe like I think maybe like I don't think it was Abu Dhabi. I think it was like China. Somewhere in China. I think my aunt got it for me. It's very beautiful. Could never use it for books. I was just a little too thick, but definitely something I liked to kind of like deck my desk out with. Love candles. Big candle guy. Um yeah, I used to be a huge collector growing up. I used to have the biggest Pokemon binder that you would ever believe. And you can imagine where all my time went. I think my brother ended up kind of taking over most my collection, and he sold a lot of them, but huge collection. So all right, so that's the big one. Yeah, I want to kind of maybe eventually lead into kind of more like health and wellness kind of like a vibe, I think, but it also takes a lot of time and energy, especially to kind of I feel like I mean, one kind of like make a good video, like a good like health and wellness kind of like type of I mean, depending on what you're doing, I guess, but how do you evolve select? No, that is not right. Oh, no, you go to a quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, like I feel like that'd be like just planning out like kind of like what you would kind of put in like one like a video. Like I mean, working out is like its own thing, but if you want to do like kind of commentary, I feel like behind that would take a lot of planning and depending on like especially like what you want to talk about, more like personal, kind of like checkups or kind of maybe more like tutorials. Um, not tutorials, but more like kind of like like health education, I guess. I feel like that something I could maybe like look into, but also I don't know how much time I'm going to be having with summer coming up. All right. Not do wielding, that's for sure. Oh. Right. Back in the chest. Oh, that's all right there. Okay. Put that here. Okay, that is much better. Raise maximum HP, stamina. Raise maximum HP, stamina. Whew, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. I have no idea what poise is. Works out. I forgot what half of this even does. The cobwebs look immaculate, though. Huge jargon, man. That's a bantha. All right, we're going Zero Dark 30 soon. Eyes are on fire. see. Back to the Crab Nebula. I just don't recognize any of it. Alright, so Halo's telling me to go northeast. Is there a boss here? No. Alright, check that out one more time. I'm digging a little secret passage to this looks like a throne room. Little burrow. I used to be so into Let's Play videos growing up. Just like random stuff, but very random. Maybe incredibly random. But still very kind of what I was kind of like interested in, kind of like I don't know, just like random different like games and stuff. Also, the soundtrack in this game is so beautiful. Maybe one of like the biggest things that kind of draws me into a game. Like this one, oh my gosh, so many hours just with this one alone. No idea. No idea how to dang. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, video games helped me a lot growing up. I mean, kind of like definitely a kind of place of comfort. I think that's how it is for like a lot of people, but has a certain home feeling. Also helped me get rid of like a lot of my tics growing up. I used to have them very heavy, very heavy. Kind of helped me take away my like attention off of like I used to. There's a couple of them that were really bad for like the longest time. Kind of got passed over them After like a little while, but it took so long to kind of like just such random things like all right, I don't think I'm making any headway this way, but dang. This game is Rubik's Cube Central. What was I saying? Yeah, I used to have this kind of like I used to do this a lot as a kid. Also, I mean, one of the things I do is currently still is I crack my neck a lot, and it cracks like a tree splitting, like like you could hear it like a thunk like something that hard to break out of. But I also I grown into it a lot. Something I don't know. I don't think it's entirely healthy, but I don't think it's like not healthy either. Yeah, but the nose thing growing up was I used to do this like all the time, like every like 3 sec like not 3 seconds, but like just like in intervals. Um, just kind of that. Like kind of looks like a I don't know what you call it, like just like a twitch, but something that really bothered me, especially bothered my mom. She would always she would hate seeing me do it, and she would kind of like point it out every time I did it to you know, tell me to stop. I just kind of just like random. I think I just did it like a lot for I don't know. It was just so wow. That's a throwback. That one took me a while to get over. That one I had for like I think a long time. What else? Those are the two biggest ones I can kind of think of. I also do this a lot. I kind of consider that like that one is kind of tough for me. I also have like really curly hair. I used to grow it out like really long, and like I would do this for hours, just hours. I mean, like no matter where, like it was like something about my hair growing up was super kind of I had a super big insecurity about my hair growing up. That I think was maybe more more what's the word? Maybe intensive. Oh, I used to do that so much. Like definitely a lot more than the nose thing. I mean, nose thing would be kind of just like passive. Like I wouldn't even notice I was doing it, which is part of the issue. It was just like a passive tick or passive kind of like a motion, like almost like an auto reflex. The hair thing though was oh my gosh, I couldn't believe. I mean, I was also a rather but had some uh style changes over kind of like the over the years, but the hair has always kind of remained the same. It used to be a lot longer than this. I don't think I'm going the right way. Ow. Oh, right. Quillen. That's who. I also my knuckles a lot. Huge knuckle cracker. Right. Queelan. Queelan was waiting. I think that's the first time I've ever really admitted that. Bella, you rat. Bellerat. 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 I think there was like one other. The hair definitely was huge for me. It took me a long time to kind of grow out, not doing like every like 10 minutes. I would do it like for like 5-10 minutes straight sometimes, but there's one other one that I think it was I had like a oh right I kind of had like a focus kind of tick. Like I would get like super enchanted with like clocks and numbers, and maybe not like just like that one was kind of like more of like I don't know. I just remember looking at the clock a lot growing up. I think I was just maybe like just a I was definitely a quiet child, but I was very kind of observant, more so of like, especially like surroundings and stuff. Like I would have like a like a room like analyzed and kind of explored like every or like that's hard to explain. Definitely like kind of like a layout. I mean, kind of like where everything's at and stuff. I remember the clocks used to be huge though. Like, watching the numbers, that was not really a tick, but I don't feel like, but definitely something like I used to like count the seconds in my head for like maybe like sometimes like an hour straight. Sometimes like the seconds. I mean, like like um try to get like the next like number change like on point, like the next minute over, like whatever. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but like try and I would do that for hours. I think there was like a point where like I could do it like so kind of like precisely sometimes. Like it was like also just like a random, very much like a school, like locked in school type of thing. Yeah, no, that was a different time. I did not study much as a kid, but I think it wasn't until college that I had to really start kind of sitting still and kind of focus more kind of like intensively, I guess, like on studying. Like I used to be like a huge winger growing up. Huge winger. Oh, I have to change my... Dang, wait, was... Hold up. Quillen needs a cannon. Dang. Okay, wait, that's gonna take me... That does nothing. Oh my gosh. How do I not do more damage? Alright. Renala gypped me. $350 is... There's no way that's... Oh, right, that's odd. There we go. Oh. Okay. Quillen is life. Is it intelligence? Is that what? Is that spell damage? Intelligence? Intelligence? I forget how this. Strength is dripping. Okay. Tribute required. Power strength scaling. Alright, that can be lowered. When some sources also lose magic power. Alright. So I'm severely lacking intelligence right now, which probably makes a lot of sense. Dang. Curse magic resistance? Sitting duck. Okay. Gotta find another larval egg. And arcane is like to the max for all that holiness. It's seeping. Okie dokie. So gotta work on the intelligence. Alright. Go find another egg right now. I'll take a quick break. No, go outside. I also had to force myself to drink water growing up. That would go definitely days sometimes without water. Weeks sometimes. A little goofy. Little goofy. Oh, goofy never hurts the soul. Dehydration does. Yeah. Silly Goofy is very silly Goofy. Gotta restack. Okie dokie. Oh, another thing I used to do was I used to say like this one word like all the time, just like I forget what it was. Actually, I think it changed. It changed what like the word would change, but I would just get stuck on like this one word, and I would just kind of like say it like not like over and over, but like at this. I don't know. A lot of kind of like attention kind of issues I noticed growing up. Very big attention deficit I noticed. Um yeah, I was also kind of like variably into sports. I did like a few different ones. Started out with baseball. I did baseball for like a T-ball. T-ball up until I forget how long that was. I think it was like 4 or 5 years. I think I, 4 or 5 years. I think I, I think there was one. I think I only played baseball until like maybe like 2 years after. Was it 2 years after T-ball? I can't remember, but I hated. I mean, I don't want to say I hated baseball, but it felt like something that I just wasn't good at, and it was something that I always felt like I got outperformed in. And then I switched over to cross country I did that for a couple of years. Did that ran with like a cross country team, like meets and stuff. Yeah, I gotta find a better loadout. Gosh. Sexy Lord Farquaad is ruining me. Yeah, cross country was definitely the slowest one on the team. Most of the meets. Something I had to kind of sprain my ankle a lot. That was something I remember. Each time I ran up a hill, it'd be new sprain. But I ended up tuckering out of that. Like kind of at least like team cross country, or like on a team run cross country, and then kind of went to more kind of like solo, more like personal development, kind of like like running, like on my own, especially like on like the treadmill. I would do like big distance, big distance guy. I just never really liked the kind of like racing feel, if that makes sense. Like I liked like running with people, but I didn't like the kind of like competitive nature of like, I mean like racing, like like whatever place um you finish is, whatever. Um I mean, definitely because I was maybe like one of the slower ones, but running was huge for me growing up. I think I ran consistently for maybe 3 years after cross country. Like just like, I mean, not outside really at all. I feel like that was like my one of my pet peeves about like kind of like just running in general, like especially like cross country. Like I like a kind of like a familiar terrain. Being like on a treadmill was just more comfortable. It could kind of make more like kind of like distance, like longer distance, like doable. I think I started off doing like kind of a like distance training, kind of like building myself up to like just like longer distances. I think the longest I run before straight, I think maybe like 13 miles. I know there was like a 12. I did it a few times. I tried to like go like for like records. I took a couple pictures, but lost lost to time. Um, yeah, that was something that was really big for me growing up. Kind of personal achievement, especially like kind of like fitness. Lost a lot of weight running. Biking was kind of similar. Um, yeah, no, running was huge for me though. Um, yeah, I think it was like 13 miles. Was 13.6 miles, and then yeah, I think that was the longest time. But then I started going to the gym more. I think I was also started seeing a personal trainer at that time. I started going to the gym I'm actually going to now for kickboxing. I got into kickboxing like right after kind of um uh leaving like or stopping like cross country. I remember I had this really cool personal trainer that like definitely got me into kind of like liking like martial arts. I also did like a couple different other martial arts growing up. I did judo and taekwondo. Also a little bit of karate with my dad. But kickboxing was kind of the one that kind of stuck with me. I mean, very good for like cardio. Um, never had like a place to ever like a boxing bag ever that I could kind of like use for my own. The gym I go to now used to have like a boxing area, but they closed it down for well, they switched owners in the first place, and I think they only ever used to do like personal training kind of like sessions with that. But I kind of started doing kickboxing on my own a bunch. It's like wherever I could like find like I used to do like kind of like individual, definitely with my trainer, but like individually, like at the gym, and then kind of like just like around wherever I could kind of just like random gyms. It's you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find like an actual like boxing bag. Unless you like go to like a proper like a boxing gym or something like that. Jesus. Yeah, that's also when I started getting into like doing like chest a lot, like super like super into like chest. Like every workout I would do, start with chest and end with chest. Every workout, I would never take a day off from chest, and like everything else would be like kind of like mixed between, depending on. I never do legs at the gym. Like that was always kind of like a cardio, something that knocked out with cardio. I remember like I've never really ever had to. I always had pretty what's the word? Um, Fit legs, like like muscly legs, for what I kind of um wanted, I guess, from doing cardio growing up. But yeah, a lot of chest, and then also arms as like a wow. This dude is omnipotent. My God, the longest sword I've ever seen. Yeah, so arms, and then that kind of went to our chest, and that kind of went to start going to like kind of arms, and I got into for a while. But chest is huge for me. Like one of my go-to workouts. Um, I also got really into home workouts. As I think that was definitely one of the maybe like one of the long home workouts were so huge for me. Like bigger than cross country, bigger than kind of I'd say as big as running. But that's when I started doing a bunch of core and kind of like home and kind of like routine stuff. Kind of training my mindset around um like core. I've always hated core, especially with like running. Like I used to, I think the um lightest I've ever been was like maybe like 160. I think 160, and then 160, and then I remember it's when I broke my leg. I gained like it's like 20 or 25 pounds, or not like all at one time, but just like gradually, and it was. And I burned it off. I was able to burn it off like at one point. Why does that one shot me? That's crazy. That is the heatiest fireball I've ever seen, dude. So hot. Anyways, yeah, home workouts. Was I talking about home workouts? Dang. Um, no. Oh yeah, no, wait. Yeah, I was a chunky kid growing up. It took me so long to kind of get in the mindset of kind of losing weight and then building it back up, and also dieting. Like fasting was, I got really into fasting. Like I kind of had like, I don't really want to get too into that. Like it can be really unhealthy. Especially if you're not doing it right and kind of meeting like your kind of like nutritional kind of requirements. But and I also couldn't drink a lot of water either, so it was also I look back at myself during those kind of days and just wonder what I was doing. I lost a lot of weight doing like kind of with that, but it was not something that was um something that really kind of was able to put me in like a healthy direction. I feel like I definitely lost, like I got like super skinny, and it was like I remember like I used to have this like pit in my stomach that I would um that just wouldn't go away for, and it was like it would like kind of like just feel like a mass almost sometimes, or just like kind of like it's hard to describe, but a lot of that was from just poor dieting growing up and kind of not really taking care of myself in the proper kind of ways that I should have been. Like there was, I would talk more personally about that, but I'm not sure if that's like a YouTube environment type of thing. Um, Yeah, no, home workouts were also huge for me. I would work out. I mean, just look up like research like core workouts for hours and switch between like I think my favorites were definitely crunch, sit-ups, Russian twists, and I think they were called butterfly crunches or reverse mountain climbers maybe. I would kind of circulate between those three, and those got me. I remember I got super jacked one summer, and then I kind of let go for a little while because that core is just you gotta really, really be in a core mindset to kind of. I mean, first kind of just get into the core, and then also maintain kind of like a stable or like a. I mean, just maintain like a core, I guess, like a good core kind of routine. I would also circulate between kind of like cardio workouts, which was also kind of helped with what I was trying to go for health wise. And then I cut down so much. I remember after breaking my leg, and I think that, I mean, I was only like maybe, I think I was maybe, yeah, I was only a couple of years ago, like junior. I think I was a junior in college. And then I kind of been doing lighter stuff since then, but definitely not as much cardio. That took me a while to get back into, still kind of more like routinely. Biking helped a lot. Also, I think that's when I started doing like meditation stuff. Just do a lot of yoga, random, but something I kind of learned in cross country. Ooh, right over me. Ooh, you're a heater. Ito. And I would do core for hours at a time though. Wow. That is a halo jump if I've ever seen one. Okay. I think kickboxing is definitely something I've been wanting to get back into recently. Just so hard to find like a. I always preferred like a like like those ceiling ones. Yeah, the ceiling kind of oh, that works. Okay. Oh, you are, dude. What a seeker. Yeah, I've been trying to get one for my house actually. Brother was a big wrestler growing up, and our basement is like he and my dad like kind of redid our basement for it to be like a wrestling kind of like area. Yeah, we got this like big like one of those like big wrestling mats kind of installed on the floor. So actually also super nice for kind of like martial artsy types of things. Or just like home workouts in general, but I've never really been the lifter type. I used to do like free weights a bunch, but like what do you call it? Like rack? Uh rack? I mean I would do like I do it every now and then, but I was never really like kinda what I was really definitely good at. Oh, I've never really been like a power lifter by any means. Wow. Where's the healing? Ooh, yeah, okay. That's something I gotta. Let's see. I'm feeling. All right, little moonwalk. Dude, I swear he's invincible. Queelan the King. Yeah, you are just the best bot. Power element. Okay, so I'm lacking in the intellect category. How do I fix that? Intelligence. Intelligence. Could use a heal. Alright, I'm beating QL and then chilling for a bit. I'm gonna try to post my first maybe video. See how that goes. First week of June. Wow. 1 year ago today. Huge bus. Huge bus. Wow. Not today. This definitely first couple weeks of June last year. Very tough. Very tough time. My gosh. It's something different, but a lot of things going on. And a lot of things going on. Um, there was new. I really want to find a new cool spell. I heard there were some pretty cool ones added in this DLC. Could be wrong. It's not that one. Alright. Renala duped me. I'm a little fresh run little mouse. I need my let's see, where is it? This one? That one works. Okie dokie. There we go. Oh, that's not the right one. No rune arcs to be found. That is a certain lacking. Alright. I need to get over the old cut boss. Yikes. Ooh-wee. Those curveballs are something. There we go. Yeah, I've been recently trying to get back into going to the gym more regularly recently. I've been kind of going off and on, like last little while, well, last couple months or so. Like off and on, like I'm very kind of like, or at least recently, I've been weird with my kind of workout kind of routine. It's been I still kind of I took like a just like a little break, like a little kind of mind not break. I mean, kind of a break, but um, there's just such a long period in my life, or like point of time in my life where I was just like working out like so much that it was feeling like almost like it was like making me ill in a lot of ways. I think a lot of that had to do with kind of like my diet and like actually a lot to do with like um and like different like medication I've been on. I've kind of had different. Phelan, you are mighty fine warrior. You are. Holy moly. Um. Okay, what was this? Try. This is my 25th try. No, that doesn't sound right. The most majestic man I've ever seen. Wow. Dovahkiin? ¿Dónde estás? La biblioteca. Good lord. Heavy fire. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna post this and see how it does. Take a quick gander, but I don't think it's I don't think it's the bad first run with everything working correctly. I got super personal in that talking last night. Hello. I'm actually glad like half of that didn't record. Actually, I mean, none of it recorded, but I just go so deep sometimes I don't even realize. Random stuff too. I mean, already pretty chill. Ooh. Okie dokie. Mr. Pac-Man. We're mighty formidable. Dude's the starting picture for the pitcher for the Cardinals. Holy moly. Okay. Dang. Forgot to sign him. Good points all around. Doors that lead nowhere. Phantom Troop. Strange phenomena occurrences. Okie dokie. Perchance. I just want to get to the next boss. Not surprised. Le coincidence. Woo. Okay. Left field action. How about deadly? It's very kind of like, I don't know why I said it was a very, very kind of definitely up in the air time. I think it was like maybe the first or second week of Wow, that's a personal story. I should not. I'll save that one. COVID was definitely a big year for our world. I feel like that. I still feel like we haven't recovered from a lot. I mean, fully in a lot of ways. I mean, definitely better than how we were before, but I remember my freshman year. Yeah, that's about right. Freshman year of college was completely online. I did my whole freshman year at home. I had, that's something I still kind of forget about. I only had 3 years on campus during college. I remember my friends from my hometown were, I think they're either the first or second semester. I can't remember when they moved in, but I wasn't there for a single moment. I feel like that was so huge for like a lot of like development kind of things. I mean, I still don't even really think I realized I was impacted from. I mean, a lot of different ways. Um, you know, it was also quite a long time ago. I definitely think back to college a lot, just randomly at times. I mean, not not too randomly. I definitely miss being in the city sometimes. It was such a different vibe. Also being with my friends and in a a little bit of a closer knit environment where like we could all kind of get together and mingle and kind of go to parties and stuff. Um, it's definitely changed since then. I mean, a bunch since then. I mean, one moving out to the suburbs was so incredibly substantial for, I mean, for me, in a lot of ways. I mean, so many different ways. I still kind of regret getting an apartment out in the suburbs. It just felt like just I don't know. It was all right for the time for what it was, just a little home base, but it ended up being so much to keep up, and definitely. I mean, rent was definitely expensive, and being on my own, especially, and having so much to do over there, and I also remember I had just awful connection issues for the longest time there. Felt like I was living in like a closet almost for just a significant like amount of time. All right. I do not know where a boss would be at this moment. Might just call it a little bit here for a little bit. I kind of want to keep going maybe later. I don't think I'm working. Oh wait, I was going for oh, that's what I was doing. Hold up. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Ooh. Diego a vibe. Mm. Okie dokie. What's that? Missoula. No idea. Little lower. And a smudge south. Um. I think it was it not over here? Um, I could see myself doing fitness videos eventually. I feel like you just have to. I don't know. I've always been more of like a preserved. Usually just I don't know. I don't know. I don't really kind of. I've never really socialized really about like health and wellness ever, but I feel like it could be something good I could kind of get into eventually. I think it'd be good for kind of mindset and more routine kind of wellness development mindset, whatever. I don't, dude. Compass don't even know where itself at. All right, that is not a valid direction. Yo, the summoning pool, the spot here. Northwest. Mr. Operator, tell me see you later. Is that a song? No idea. All right. I just have not the slightest clue. Okay. Maybe RAM. Summon my little goblins. Yo, chemistry go way too hard. Did I find a larval tier? Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Where are the Teletubbies? Where are the Teletubbies at? That's such a cursed memory for me. I have no idea why. Something about watching Barney grow up was just, it's very different. You just felt so safe and welcome. That giant smiling dinosaur. Random thought. Crew was where it was at. Triceratops. Huge Beyblader. All right, I got to take a break. Holy moly. Okay. Little blue. Little blue. Which direction? 2, 3. Towards the southwest. I don't think that's a hill. Looks like a mound. Big Papa. Baby Blue. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Ooh. Uh, I do not remember. Remember any? No, that's not true. I used to be pretty decent at speaking Spanish. Random, so random, but I think like 3 or 4 years. I think I actually used it a couple times working. Pretty fluently. Pretty like successfully too. Felt pretty good. I think maybe like 2 or 3 times. Very neat. I still don't think I'm in the right place. Yeah, no. backwards. Touch the cross. Spirituality is something I could kind of get into. Maybe not today, but something that's really important, like really important to me. A lot of different reasons, but I feel like I have a lot of unique kind of perspectives of like a lot of certain things that I wouldn't always really talk about normally. I mean, but always something I've been into and it's kind of helped me personally a lot in the past over the years. Mr. Operator, tell him see you later on an elevator. Trying to peel that hater. Ooh, underground action? Alright. Boss and then little little break. Trying to free that Slater. Holy Mother Gator. Wow. Holy one shot. Chili narrator. Moo. Click clack moo. Favorite book ever. Woo. Definitely not click clack moo. Boy, yo, you got a heavy sword. Great orator. Okay, so little. I think that's good. Bromine curator. Holy. All right, Mr. Tomb Raider. Holy. Jeez. Take America. Wow. Little claustrophobic. Just the cheese grater. I do. I still haven't found a single arc. No. Melted. Just a peaceful regurgitator. Yo. Adula. Guy Wild, Knight of the Salt. Holy moly, he's a ninja. Ninja impersonator. Alright. State of being. Okay. Gorgeous Serenata. Gorgeous Serenata. Dang. Cringy Serenata. Strong Serenata. Strong Grenada. What the? Holy moly. Dude. Random. Random. Man, too big for me. Gotta put my brace on. Okay. Holy moly. Yeah. I forgot how hard this game was. Jeez. And the mm, false implicator. Nova remediator. Nameless mausoleum. Beyblade Rollerblader. Okay. This dude is a nuke. Wow. Beat this one tonight? have? On point. Master of the dodge cancel. Holly, see ya later. Random Sereta. That's tough. Dang. Alright. Coming back to that one.